Alright, we'll now have a look at a worked example on using special angles. Okay. Alright. So a question could say, alright, simplify without using a calculator alright, sine of 60 degrees, okay, plus cos of 30 degrees. Alright, so we want to do this without using a calculator. Alright, so the first step then would be basically to redraw your triangle so you understand what's going on. So let's draw it in here quickly. Alright, so this would be 60, this would be 30, this would be 1, this would be 2, this would be root 3. Alright, so very quickly let's go in here. Okay, let's do this thing. So sine of 60, right? Remember your SOHCAHTOA. Okay, so sine of 60 would be opposite over hypotenuse. All right, obviously using the 60 degrees as a reference. So if we use the 60 degrees as a reference, right, there's your reference here. This is going to be your opposite here. Okay, that's opposite. So that's going to be opposite, and obviously your hypotenuse would then just be 2. So this would be hypotenuse. All right, so coming back in here and looking at sine of 60, you're going to get opposite, which is root 3, okay, over the hypotenuse, which would be 2, okay, plus, all right, now we're going to be looking at cos of 60, cos of 30, okay, so we're looking at cos of 30. So if we get into cos of 30 here, all right, using this as our reference, this would be your new opposite, eh? That would be your new opposite, and all right, so your adjacent would then be this one. So this would be your adjacent, and then obviously this would still be your hypotenuse. So using that one as a reference, okay, getting in here to cos of 30. Cos of 30 is your adjacent over your hypotenuse. So your adjacent, remember, it would be root 3. So that's your new adjacent. That would be root 3, all right, divided by your hypotenuse, which would be 2. So we see that sine of 60 and cos of 30, they seem to be the exact same things. Okay, we'll come to why that's so in another video shortly. So simplifying those two things, we see that we get an answer of, if we add the surds up, that would be root 3 plus root 3 over 2, okay, because you've got a common denominator. And if we add root 3 and root 3 up, we get 2 root 3 over 2. The 2's cancel, and you end up getting root 3.